Hey yo,
Hey guys, it's Jay and
I'm Mike.
of Attorney Royalty. Welcome to the channel, guys. Oh my God, Mike, what a week! What a week! What a week for toys! But of course, my God, Masters of the freaking Universe. What is going on right now, Mike? Like, you know what? Seriously. When they announced the movie, I was really ho hum about it. You know what I mean? Like what was it? It's 2 years now, right? It's about 2 years ago. I
Yeah,
think it was the movie.
roughly.
I was you saw me. I was like, whatever, man. This is never gonna. I said it too, right? I think I said it
I'm right
several
there
times.
with you.
I said
We've been fooled
never,
so many times. We've been
it's
fooled
never
so
gonna
many.
freaking happen. Like how many times have we been promised a movie, Mike? Like, can you count on your
At
hands?
least, at least. Well, yes. I mean, realistically, there was supposed to be 2010, right?
Yeah,
There was like Ang Lee or whatever was attached, and then we had the Nee brothers, right? There was this like Grayskull trilogy draft that was being floated around, and then it went to Sony for a second. It went
yeah.
to all these different studios, and then when it went to where was it? I was at PowerCon,
Yep.
and it said Masters Universe, blah blah blah, 2021, and that was like, oh, okay, there might be some
Yep.
legitimacy here.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yep.
And then when that didn't happen, it was that
Yeah,
was
it
like
was crushing,
the
man.
knife in the
It
heart
was
where it was like, okay, this isn't gonna happen.
right in the childhoods, man. Right in the childhood. But
Right
even
in
you know
the
what?
child.
Even to a certain degree, we were promised one right after 1987. I mean, like
Yeah,
if you stuck around to the end credits of the original Master Universe movie, Skeletor, spoiler ahead, but Skeletor survives, and
right.
he basically comes out of the pit, the bottomless pit of Castle Grayskull, and says, "I'll be back." That's actually what he said, right? So that was before Marvel did its little thing. That was before anybody was doing end credit scenes. Like, Master Universe did it first. Master Universe did it first, Mike. Master Universe did it first. That's what really happened. That is that is the truth, Mike. That is the truth. Um, but my God, I am actually, like, I am beside myself with everything that's been happening with Masters of the freaking Universe right now. Seriously, our good friends over at He-Mania.com are reporting something staggering. Like, this is just a this is just something I don't think any of us actually expected. Like, dude,
Oh yeah.
can you believe it?
when I
It
read
is.
when I read that post, I had to read it twice. It was like, I'm sorry, it's higher than what?
Yeah, guys, if you haven't realized, because I didn't realize, I don't think any of us realized this, the Masters of the Universe trailer, again, according to our good friends over at He-Mania.com, the Masters of the Universe trailer has been viewed over 20 million times.
By
Even
Odin's
even
beard.
Thor, even the great Thor is impressed by Odin's beard. Oh, Thor is impressed. Thor is freaking impressed. Oh my God. 20 million views, guys. He-Mania.com is a wonderful supporter of my channel, Mike's Instagram page, but most importantly, they are one of the biggest supporters from MOTUNIVERSE. So please head over there, give them a like and a follow, tell them that we sent you. Taking a look at this right now, Mike, this is insane. 20 million views. That's no chump change, man. That is
The
freaking huge.
fact that it surpassed Avengers Doomsday in official YouTube views is mind blowing to me, because that is supposed to be the biggest movie of 2026, right? Everybody's talking about the next Endgame, and it's like this massive movie with all, like, I mean, Master Universe has a great cast, but Doomsday takes it up to the next level. So the fact, and again, these are little teaser ones, so I get that the little teaser trailers. I'm sure once the official Doomsday trailer comes out, it might surpass Masters.
Oh no,
But
it will 100%.
Masters of the Universe right now is so hot. I mean, 20 million views. I never would have expected. Here we are, this little niche 80s. Well, I guess people that grew up in the 80s, it was front and center. It was huge, but it's just
Yeah, yeah.
sat in the back of people's minds for the last 30, 40 years, except mine and yours, of course, and all of us. But
it still has been in my mind for the last 40 plus
yes,
years,
exactly.
you know, like so
I mean, I've been
it's there.
collecting that whole time.
But the fact that this trailer has surpassed the tease trailers of Avengers Doomsday, that is significant. That is
I mean, I'm getting texts from people, you know, my brother-in-law, he doesn't really care about He-Man. He's like, I saw that trailer, it looked pretty awesome. And it's like people that, you know, they don't care about Masters of the Universe the way we do, and they're still enjoying it. And that's what I really hope for this movie, is that your everyday fan from that enjoyed the cartoon from the 80s, enjoyed, you know, the toys they grew up playing with, can go in, enjoy this movie, and walk out and be like, oh, that was a really fun time. That's what I'm looking for.
Absolutely. And I love the way AJ has put this together. It's really fun.
Move over.
He's showing that in the United States, it's #1. In Canada, it's #1. In Australia, it's #1. In the United Kingdom, it's #1. Right? And not only that, but the Master Universe US YouTube trailer has already exceeded all individual Avengers Doomsday trailer, according to an official US views, in much less time. I mean, 20 million, right? The Doomsday Wakanda trailer, the tease, the Doomsday Wakanda tease, 10 million. The Avengers X-Men,
which that was a
tease,
huge one.
That one's massive. That one is massive. 16 million. Thor's teaser trailer, 18 million. Steve Rogers trailer, 18 million. Right? And that's
out for a month.
Yeah. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4 different trailers, right? Now combined, all right. Let's just be truthful about this. It way surpasses Master Universe, but in 3 days, like 3 days versus weeks, actually months of teases, right? Holy crap! That is substantial. That is absolutely substantial. I think that's a feather in the Master Universe cap for sure.
Right.
That is a feather in Master Universe cap. But I know we're a little short on time today, but I did want to just say, and talk a little bit about the elephant in the room right now, just a little bit. We're not gonna go crazy on this one though. But have you seen all of the? Have you seen all of the? First of all, have you heard the chatter of how the community is divided? Have you heard this? Have you heard how the Master Universe community is divided?
Well, that always comes about,
but
there's the purist, and then there's the now it's woke, back and forth stuff. Yes.
Here's the thing, I only ever hear it when somebody says it. You know what I'm trying to say? These if you actually turn on YouTube so here's another thing. Master Universe is trending when you just turn the YouTube channel on randomly, and the first couple of things on, I get my feed's a bit biased, but I know people who have discovered just now that Master Universe actually has a movie and Master Universe is a thing again.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of the comments in many of these videos is that, wait, Master Universe is a thing again? I'm getting we're seeing a lot of those types of comments. But equally we're getting a lot of comments like, oh, this is it. This is this is the worst thing ever. Like my videos are getting a few. Here's the thing. Here's what I'm trying to say. I am admittedly getting a few of these. Oh my God, this is the worst trailer ever. What was the one you did?
Easy Pass.
Yes, Easy Pass.
Oh man, I saw red on that. I'm like, if you're any sort of fan, it can't be an Easy Pass.
Easy Pass.
Go watch it and then tell me you hate it. Don't just watch a trailer and tell me Easy Pass.
That's what I've been saying forever. This is what I've been saying since Revelation. Ever since Revelation, everyone's like, no, this is not my He-Man. I'm not watching it. It's like, why don't you watch it first before you decide if it's your He-Man or not?
Yeah, give your opinion once you actually see the thing. It's like saying you don't like broccoli, but you've never tried broccoli.
Yeah, but I don't like broccoli. No, but seriously, I'm gonna go ahead and call it rhetoric. The rhetoric that's going around right now. I don't know what else to call it. It's just a lot of people really, and I get it. I totally get it. If you want quick views, here's how YouTube works. Okay, if you guys haven't figured this out yet, here's how YouTube works. Okay, here's how social media works. If you want quick views, the quickest views you can get are to complain. Right, Mike? I think that really is
Very
what
true.
it is. The quickest way to get views is to complain. You complain about the weather. You complain about the government. You complain about, this toy doesn't work the way I want it to work. You complain about the movies. Like, so many movies, and good movies at that, have been freaking like completely decimated by these review bombs. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen it time and time again. And you know what? I get curious. I don't know if this happened to you, Mike, but I get curious enough to actually go watch that film at one point. I'm like, I think I would have liked that film. I go watch and I'm like, this is a good film. Like, I liked Tron Ares. You know what I mean? Like,
worries me about this is people might try to review bomb because of Jared Leto being in it, and that's what scares me.
You know what? Have no fear. If you are a Master Universe fan, okay,
yeah, you're gonna like it. Regardless.
I think no. Well, I'm not gonna say that. But what I'm gonna say is,
that's true.
Yeah, what I'm gonna say is this. This is gonna be a great popcorn film, regardless of what the actual narrative truly is. Okay, and there's the other thing. A lot of people off this trailer, oh my God, he, him, this, that. I'm like, are you out of your? That was such a joke. That was such an in joke. It's not even funny. Like, come on, lighten up. Like, it's supposed to be funny, right? And then you got everybody else. Here's the thing. You got not that it's divided, but here's the thing. You do have the guys who are saying, oh, this is so MOTU, it's not funny. But you also got the other side of the coin, was like, this is a Marvel film disguised as a Master Universe. It's like, what?
I have heard that too.
Are you serious?
It's too Thor-y, they say.
But even myself, I'm like, wow, that warp effect looks like the Bifrost, right? It looks like they're space jumping, right? But you know what? You take the best parts of what's out there and you include it in your movie as nods to those great films. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way I looked at it, and I'm hoping that other people will look at it too. But at the end of the day, no, this has not like there are certain segments of the community that are upset. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and admit that, right from the get go. Mike, you and me, myself more, I guess. I was like, what the hell is happening on Earth again? Like, oh my God, terrible way to start off a film, right? I said it. I think everybody in the fandom said it. It was just the groan started to happen, right? But I was always hopeful for this movie. You know what I mean? I came in with a healthy dose of, maybe actually an overdose of skepticism, right? I was literally like, this ain't gonna happen, and it's not looking good, right? I started off like that. But then things started to you start looking a little bit under the surface. You're like, wait a second, Travis Knight is the new director? Because before it was like, these guys, and you're like, who the hell is that? Right? The directors were kind of like, okay, what's he done? Does he do fantasy? Does he do comic book movies? Okay, weird. And then we finally start to get a little bit closer, and all of a sudden, the name Travis Knight. I'm like, wait, who's Travis Knight? I look it up. Kobo the Two Strings. Freaking Bumblebee. When I saw Bumblebee, the opening sequence, dude, I lost it. That brought me back. So then I'm like, okay, all right. Maybe there could be something here, right? And then every few months, which is unusual for Master Universe, right? Because again, all these other movies, Centurino, all these other actors who've been named in the past. You're like, all right, when's he gonna we're like, when's he gonna drop off? Well, first of all, we were like, who? Gasoltine? Galaxine? Like I said, gasoline, right? I said that. I said that multiple times. But now I got it. Now I got it. Galaxine. I got it now. I was like, who the heck is Nicholas Galaxine? Right? And I'm like, oh my God, he's a freaking scrawny little kid. Like I was like, this is not going to work. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, Camila Mendes, okay. And then and then you're like, then you heard Idris Elba. I'm like, okay, that's.
I was actually really happy with that casting, and obviously, again, there was division because now you're race swapping, and people got upset.
Well, even myself, I said, I said for 40 freaking years, Alan Oppenheimer has been my man at arms, has been Duncan, right? Oh, yeah. And I even said it. I'm going to have a hard time separating myself from Alan Oppenheimer and Duncan. But I did say in the same breath that Idris Elba will slay the role of freaking Man at
100%.
Arms, right?
Look at him
Because
as a Heimdall, like
yeah, I said it,
easy.
and it doesn't. Like it's not going to bother me, right? And the thing is that you need to give these ideas a chance, right? But then we had Morena Baccarat, I think is I can't I don't know how to pronounce the name.
Sorceress.
The freaking sorceress. I'm like, whoa, okay, that changed.
And talk about not knowing, right? I just
Yeah.
saw something where she was in an interview and she's got Ned from Spider-Man and another actor. And they're like, do you know you're sitting next to the sorceress? And they didn't even know. And they're in the industry.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, but everyone's busy, right? And again, they're very young. They are.
He was filming. Young, he's probably filming Spider-Man right before or whatever.
Those two names alone, those are heavy hitters. Idris Elba and Morena Baccarat. Those are big. Those are two pretty like. They've always been more, co-stars, but at the end of the day, they're heavy hitter co-stars. You know what I mean? Like they are big names. And then we started naming out the rest of the cast who's have their own gravitas to themselves. But then we're like, okay, this cast is kind of neat. And then all of a sudden, Jared Leto, and we were like, but I'll be honest with you. I think that was a better announcement than Sacha Baron Cohen. You know what I mean? Like when that was started going floating around. I was like, what is it? This movie's a joke, right? Like there were a lot of times where at first I was like, this movie's going to be a joke. But then it just got more steam and more steam and more steam. And finally, we started hearing inklings from, CinemaCon and this place and that place and people seeing a very early cut of the film. I did an interview with somebody who did see the very, very early cut of the film, and they were very, very optimistic. And dude, then we get then the freaking wait. Like it never came. We were waiting weeks and months, and we were like, when is this freaking trailer coming? I mean, I think you and I on the Attorney at 4, we really kept asking ourselves, is this trailer ever gonna come?
I thought that at that point when they didn't show it at Christmas and here we are, I was like, okay, they're probably just holding off till Super Bowl at this point. And then randomly it was like I think AJ from He-Mania is like, well guys, it's been too long, let's get together. He's like, I guess we're not getting the trailer. And then like 2 days later, here's the trailer.
Well, here's the thing about that. He actually said, and he predicted that, trailer's coming soon. He thought within the next day or two, right? And he was off by a day, right? So guys, if you want the up-to-date, the latest up-to-date news from Master Universe, you gotta follow a couple of channels actually, but definitely Hemania.com, Toy Habits, Battleground Blog, whole bunch of different places that you need to follow. Okay, you should follow all these different accounts because and of course a lot of Toy Tuber accounts as well. Because we're trying our best to find out the latest information for Master Universe. So definitely follow all these guys. But then it dropped, and it's funny because we were always planning. We're like, okay, if it drops today, we're gonna get up in this and we're gonna do it live, and we're like everything came out. But when the teaser dropped. We're like, holy crap, where the hell? Right? Like, by a day it missed. And then the teaser did this freaking crazy thing. And I think it was genius, Mike. It said, teaser today, trailer tomorrow. We're like, what? We're like, what the hell is going on? That got everybody hyped, and everybody had to see the because that teaser was incredible. It started off with cereal. It started with, dancer size and Walkmans, and it started off with a whole bunch of stuff, and then it dropped the Master Universe teaser, and people lost. I think the community lost its collective minds, but I think that a lot of people who just don't know about Master Universe fans, they're like, "What the hell is this?" I think it really woke a lot of people up.
I just saw a super chat come through.
I did too. I had to pause. Tea Drinker Gary, my goodness, my friend, thank you for the £5 super chat. You are amazing. Even 90s kids will enjoy, because I was born in 91, and I remember Beast Wars, Action Man, Gargoyles, Dragonflies. Oh my God, Dragonflies. That brings me back, man. Reboot, Biker Mice, T, and He-Man. Dude, you are speaking a language,
kids
man.
Had the 2000X series to grow up with, which was also an amazing series.
Yeah. I think, you know what, and hey, you know what? Here's the thing. Let's not candy coat this. I think this movie is inspired, I think, at least 60 to 70% by 2000X, right? Taking a closer look at Evelyn, you, myself, and AJ, we took a closer look at. AJ was a bit disappointed. He thought it was all a completely black outfit. It's not. It's actually got a lot of blue in it. It's got a lot of blue. When they were fighting in that low lighting, yeah, but here's the other thing. It was 100% inspired by 2000X. That is more of a 2000X design than Filmation, right?
Yeah.
And I think that many of the design, even Tila's design, is it's closer Filmation, but you know what? She doesn't. She has like the only thing she's really missing is I think everybody wants the tiara on Tila. I think a lot of people want the tiara, but you know what? Many of the other designs, like He-Man himself, you know, is looking a little bit more like 2000X. I think that Trapjaw is definitely that arm looks crazy.
Huge arm. Yeah,
it is huge, right? And so many other nods, especially Skeletor himself is 100%. The red eyes were really 100% 2000X. That's really where everything came from in terms of that type of aesthetic, right? So right off the bat, there's a lot of 2000X inspired in this. But man, when we review that trailer, I think that it was like a spiritual moment for me, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Seriously. And the Easter eggs we were finding, those nods to Mark Taylor, I was like getting teary eyed. Like that's the kind of stuff that I would, you know.
So both of you and I
to Travis Knight for putting that kind of stuff in there.
100%. Both you and I did separate reactions when we first got up. Like you know, we literally got up. We said, "Oh my god, the trailer's out," and we did separate reviews before going live with AJ. And I think both of us were just you were speechless completely.
I didn't even really talk. I was just kind of enthralled with the whole thing. And then when it was over, so it's like, oh my god, what did I just watch?
Yeah. And I was much the same way. I was like, because like I had preconceived notions going in because of what I was expecting. Then the teaser dropped, and I had ideas of what was actually from the trailer into the teaser into the trailer, and then the trailer dropped, and everything blew itself out the window, right? Yeah. Everything that and a lot of things were confirmed. We were hearing rumors that the costumes were on point, right? We were hearing rumors that there's going to be a lot of heart, a lot of a bit of comedy, but there's going to be a lot of action, right? All of these things were confirmed, right? I mean, blue skin Skeletor. Who the heck would have thought that we would get in 2026 blue skin Skeletor? Like, it's just something that doesn't happen. But notably, Skeletor did not talk at all in this trailer, bro. Didn't talk at all, which I thought was interesting. I thought that was very, very interesting. But yeah, I think reaction videos are blowing up. Your reaction video got quite a bit of attention. You know what I mean? Pixel Dan's video got quite a bit of attention. A lot of different videos got a lot of attention just for the reaction of the film, and I think that's going to continue. I think a lot of people are really hyped about this. People who like I'm seeing videos I've never heard of channels I've never heard of, just sitting down with their kids and saying, "Holy crap! I want you to watch this because this is what I grew up on." And you know what? It's so touching.
That's awesome.
Things like that happen, right? So yeah, first off the bat, you know, we have to acknowledge that in 2026, this is going to be the year Master Universe, and the number one reason it's going to hit so many people, Mike, so many people, is because of this freaking movie. This movie will touch people that it's never like. Movies tend to do that. You know what I mean? Like this is
right.
This is freaking crazy. Like this is absolutely nuts. Yeah, let's move on to our very next thing, which is really important because we want to celebrate Master Universe in 2026. But in closing, Mike, what are we expecting? Because Super Bowl's coming up, right? Super Bowl's coming up. Are we expecting another big trailer, or do you think we're just going to be drip fed going on for it?
So I actually got someone that reached out to me last night that was watching. I guess there was a big UFC fight last night.
Oh, really?
And you know, UFC is huge here in the US, and they showed
huge everywhere.
Oh, is it? Nice, perfect. I didn't know how it was in Canada. I know, like
the UFC is massive
in Southern America. Nice. So anyway, so it's huge, right?
No, I mean, like in Brazil, you get a lot of different fighters from everywhere, right? So
go on. So they showed snippets from the trailer during one of the commercial breaks of that huge fight, and it said like, go online, see the full trailer. And this person was like, whoa, like they just showed Masters of the Universe during a UFC huge
That
fight.
is freaking.
So
That's
I
freaking
really
awesome.
hope at minimum we get the same for Super Bowl, because that would just blow, like,
Yeah,
you know, God knows how many
obviously,
times I watched that.
advertising budgets can really, bloat the overall cost of a film, right? But
Right.
I think that in this case, this is going to be one of those cases where Mattel and MGM and Amazon they're gonna blow their wad on this one. I think that this one
I mean,
has.
much like our little con, I think Mattel needs to get as many eyes on it to
Mm,
get awareness like we had when we were doing our Kickstarter for MOTUNIVERSE. It was like the only way this can fail is if people don't know about it. And that's
yeah.
kind of why I feel the same way about the movie. If people don't know about it, they're not going to know. But
Well,
once they see it,
on that note, we like, really quickly. Might as well talk about it now. Um, we are looking to celebrate everything Master Universe in 2026. And you know what? To that end, this has been our. I think this has been our plan all along, Mike. I mean, like, we want Master Universe, the movie, to be a really big feature on MOTUNIVERSE. Our convention happening on
right?
May 23rd and 24th at the Redondo Beach Marriott. Sorry, the Torrance Marriott in Redondo Beach, California. And of course, we are freaking fully excited, especially after this trailer. This has been crazy. This has been absolutely freaking nuts. And it's going to be, we're going to have a huge Master Universe movie celebration. We're going to talk about everything, right? You're going to talk about the Easter eggs. We're going to talk about the theories, because the movie comes out only 2 weeks after our show. So
Right.
we want to gather, we want to speculate, we want to get as many people hyped up about this film as possible. This film will change the scope of Masters of the Universe, and we want to do our part to make this happen at MOTUNIVERSE at the MOTUNIVERSE convention in 2026. I mean, as I said, Mike, this is going to be the most eyes that have been on Master Universe ever in the last. Well, not ever, but in the last couple of
Since like
decades.
1986.
Yes,
So
since
we're talking
1980.
40
No,
years ago.
1987. I mean, that's when that movie came out,
Oh,
right? So,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
so yeah, 1987 is definitely, again, another movie year. But this one's really getting. I think this was really getting people excited. I think people who've never heard of Master Universe are definitely going to be super hyped about this. And we've got some great things coming up for MOTUNIVERSE Con. Earlier, we announced that Rudy Obrero, the artist, the original packaging artist for Master Universe, will be our latest guest. Early bird registrations have opened. Saturday and Sunday passes. Like, for speaking of movies, Blade from the 1987 movie, Anthony DeLongis, he's coming, and he's going to do a weapons demonstration. We have so many things planned right now. And of course, if you want to meet Skeletor, well, you're going to meet you have to come to the MOTUNIVERSE, because Alan Oppenheimer, who does not do that many conventions anymore, he's coming, right? Like, I haven't seen him in too many conventions at all, but he's graced us with his presence this year. And I mean, Skeletor, Man at Arms, Battle Cat, freaking Falcor, man, like, he's done it all, right? So he's coming to MOTUNIVERSE 2026, and then more Eternian royalty is going to make its way down, including, of course, Melendi Britt, the voice of She-Ra. Like, oh my god, absolutely freaking bonkers. It's crazy. The cartoon connection for Master Universe cannot be denied. We have had so many great cartoons over the years, Mike. It's been absolutely astonishing, and that's what got me into Master Universe. Like, first of all, I did have I'm gonna go from a little bit from the past. Obviously, I did have the toys first, right? But to me, I kept forgetting who they are, right? When I was a kid, I was like, oh, I knew the name He-Man, right? But then sometimes with some of the more obscure characters, like even my favorite Manny faces, sometimes I just said, oh, it's the green monster, right? I would do things like that, right? And even Tila, I was like, I don't remember Tila's name. It was like Warrior Goddess, right? Whatever it was, right? But then once the cartoons started coming out, it really, like, instilled upon me, wow, this is He-Man, this is Tila, this is, like, those were the days. And every generation, like, not every single generation now, it's not like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but we've had so many great cartoons over the years, right? Like, which one was your favorite cartoon growing up, Mike? Because I know
I mean, He-Man and Masters Universe Filmation was by far my favorite cartoon.
Absolutely.
Growing up, I was also a huge Spider-Man fan. So Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends was another huge one that I loved. Of course, Transformers, G.I. Joe, like all that stuff I liked. But
yeah, but Master Universe wise, you grew up with Filmation like myself, and that of course will always have a special place in my heart. But I think 2000, I think New Adventures kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
I did not care for New Adventures. I didn't watch it in the 90s. And it's funny, our friend, Kenny from Kenzo's Creations, he's like, give it another shot. And so I went to San Diego Comic-Con. Someone had a bootleg of the entire series on DVD.
Oh my God.
And I got it for my wife bought it for me. She's like, here, now you can at least try. I got through maybe half of season 1 and I couldn't.
There are things to like about New Adventures, and there are people who grew up on New Adventures and love it. You know what I mean? But I have to admit, 2000X, when it dropped, it got me back into Master Universe. Like, it got me into Master Universe big time. I was such a 2000X fan when it first came out, but unfortunately, that was also the time when high school leading into college. You know what I mean? Like there were things happening at the time where I couldn't consistently watch because it was a freaking time slot where I just couldn't watch it right here in Canada. Right. But as much as I remember seeing it, and I was like, holy crap, this is like anime. This is like it's violent. If you actually watch 2000X, then they hit hard because we're coming from Filmation and coming from New Adventures. It was like, ho hum here, let me punch a rock to get out of here. Nobody actually hits anybody. And if you really dig deep, they're either hit by falling off.
He-Man never used his sword in Filmation.
No, he never used his sword. Not to hit anybody. He always used it to deflect. He always used it like here comes a laser shot. Right, and that was fun as a kid. But 2000X, it's like it brought it up to the next level for like the tweens. You know what I mean? It was like a tween type of show, and I loved it about that because it would do it actually touched on some really touchy subjects at the time. And then of course after that was the only Master Universe we got for decades. You know what I mean? Like we didn't get. Well, maybe not decades, but we didn't get Master Universe for a
almost 2 decades.
Yeah, well, there you go. Almost 2 decades. At least 1 decade. At least 1 decade we were without Master Universe, and of course we have to thank the Four Horsemen for helping out with 2000X. Of course, bringing it to the forefront, but then proposing another Master Universe Classics, which then helped the brand to continue on. Right. Yeah. Then of course we do have to acknowledge Funko did its thing by doing the Funko Pop thing, like really reinforcing people's memories. And then Mondo started getting into it. And that's where things really started to dial up 11. And then all of a sudden we got the inklings of Master Universe coming back for its 40th anniversary, and the floodgates just started. Like, I think that's really where I really started going crazy and reconnecting with Master Universe. I know you were still pretty heavy into it years prior. And you had the
Yeah, it was funny. So, at home, I lived with my parents until I moved down to San Diego from the Bay Area in 2002. So at my parents' house, my original room, I had like heavy metal posters, and I had this whole section of my room that was all my old He-Man toys and stuff that I was collecting. A lot of it came from when eBay first became a thing. I like went crazy on there. I was like, I'm working, I have my own money. And it was like, oh, there's a freaking blow up bop of He-Man. Yeah, I'm buying that. Oh, there's a pencil topper of He-Man. Yeah, I'm buying that. So I went crazy on all these little wacky, licensed out Masters of the Universe stuff. And I just had it plastered all over my wall. And when I moved down to San Diego, right, I'm moving in with 3 other guys that were like sports, girls. So He-Man kind of went into boxes and kind of took a backseat in my closet for I would say over a decade, because I had maybe, He-Man and Skeletor out on a little shelf or on my dresser. And that was all I really had showing. It wasn't that I was ashamed, but, you don't want college girls walking into your room and being like, the hell is this? action figures everywhere, right? So I don't know.
Yeah,
I put them in the back ground, but then when I moved in with my wife and things like that, then it was like she knew I was a huge fan, and then that's when this Instagram started to really blow up, and I started doing YouTube with you guys, and I wanted to have a place to showcase everything. So yeah, even now though, I don't have much space, so a lot of my collection is still in storage.
and the thing is that we did eventually have to decide early on what was going to happen with our collections. But you know what, I love the fact that eventually, like, and I hate this term, but becoming an adult sort of got more traction as the Marvel movies started coming in.
It's true.
It was more acceptable.
Yes, acceptable. There you go.
Like, anime was already big with the kids, so anime was really starting to change concepts. But when the Marvel movies started getting big, all of a sudden it was kind of cool to actually like comic books again, right? And that really opened the floodgates for Master Universe.
Yeah.
But after Filmation, I do have to say that 2000X is my number two, and really
very close to. I agree.
Really close to number one. And MOTUNIVERSE is the place to celebrate Master Universe in 2026. We are trying our best to get as many great guests for everybody. Really quickly, I've covered a couple of them, but if you guys want to find out all of the guests we will be having at MOTUNIVERSE in 2026 on May 23rd, 20, head over to MOTUNIVERSE on MOTUNIVERSEcon.com. Sorry, head over there, click on guests, and you'll see, as you can see right here in the splash page, you'll see all the great guests that we have lined up. And you know what, Mike? I know that you got to get going soon, but I thought it would be a lot of fun because, like I said, 2000X is very, very near and dear to my heart.
Are we adding to that page right now?
I think yeah. Let's add to this page, dude. Let's add to this page. let's screw up the perfect alignment of this.
I know, right?
So guys, you know what, Mike and I, dude, it's what it is, right? It's what it is. To celebrate even more, because you know what, Master Universe is now going to be front facing so many different people's eyes. So you know what, let's go back to the past a little bit and let's celebrate one of the biggest Master Universe revelations at the time. Because to be honest with you, Master Universe was a lot of people thought it was dead when New Adventures had wrapped up. New Adventures took it in a completely different direction, and of course, Emiliano Santalucia, Val Staples, the Four Horsemen, all those guys, Mattel, of course, came together and brought something truly special back to Master Universe fans. But let's be honest, if it didn't have the right production company to pull it together, and I think that the vision, for the cartoon, Mike, if you will, I think it really was important that someone come together and really and really helm the ship, right, and steer it in the right direction to make it what it was. And I don't think it would have been as thrilling and as special as it was if it wasn't for the fact that a certain man named Mike Young, was able to really see the vision for Masters of the Universe and make it what it was when it actually happened. I think that Mike Young really deserves a place in the Master Universe pantheon. And well, go ahead, Mike. Tell us what's happening.
Yeah, we've been in talks with Mike Young. I got a shout out, and I don't know if he wants to be shout out, but there is a member of our team that's close with Mike Young that made the connection with us. And so we've been talking with him, and he was able to confirm that he's going to be attending MOTUNIVERSE this May with us. We are extremely excited. I mean, right now, 2000X, you got Mondo making it. You got Mattel making them. So make sure you grab your figures and bring them to MOTUNIVERSE so Mike Young can sign those for you. I am just over the moon excited. Mike Young literally a lot of us, like you said, is 2000X is
Every,
either your favorite or it's literally 1B behind Filmation. So I am very, very excited
I,
to
I gotta
run
tell
the
you,
countdown.
I gotta tell you, every time, every time an episode would finish, and I'm watching the credits because the credits were fun. They had some of the cartoon playing in the background and things like that, right? And right when it came down, because usually back in the day you would wait to see the Filmation logo come at the end, or you would wait to see DIC come at the end, or any of these little production logos. And I remember when I first saw the name Mike Young Productions in that. You remember that script font that it had in the 3D logo? I was always like, Mike Young, who the heck is Mike Young? Right? I always thought, but it stuck in my head. It always stuck in my head, saying, and I always want to say, I got to meet this guy one day, because this has got to be at even at that point, and of course into the future. I was like, this has got to be one of the greatest cartoons versions of Master Universe I've ever seen, and some dude named Mike Young made it happen. So I was like, I gotta meet this guy one day. And you know what? The thing is, he hadn't made too many appearances. I mean, I think he's never gone. I don't, as far as I know, has he ever been to PowerCon? I'm not even sure if he's ever been to PowerCon.
I have not met him, and I went to every PowerCon. I'm not sure if he went. It wasn't as a guest that I'm aware of. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
And you know what? For people who are not too familiar with Mike Young, he's the creator of Super Ted. Okay, Super Ted was a really fun cartoon, but he's been involved in Strawberry Shortcake.
Care Bears, Woody Woodpecker, Clifford's Big Red Movie.
Oh, Clifford's Big Red Movie. Oh my gosh, so good. Like a lot of great kids properties were spearheaded by Mike Young and Mike Young Productions. Now he's actually moved on from Mike Young Productions, and he has a wonderful new studio called Kablam.
Kabloom or Kablam?
Kablooey? It's going to be in the bio. Actually, like, are you reading it right now, Mike? I think it's
Kabillion.
Kabillion. That's right. It was one of those things. It was Kabillion. Yeah, he's right. He now has a brand new studio called Kabillion, and it's doing some really great work. But myself, I really want to find out the inside dope and the inside scoop as to what was happening behind the scenes at He-Man and the Master Universe. He has a host of different stories, I'm sure. And I want to find out what it was like to actually put forward such a crazy type of cartoon series back when, I mean, this was already like big, huge hulking heroes was already dead. You know what I mean? Like there was no what we got there. What we got there, Mike? What we got there?
Oh, I said he's now been officially posted on the MOTUNIVERSE account. Oh, you're going to show me? I thought you would just go onto the account.
I will, but you were okay. Well, you were doing a thing.
Doing that.
There we go. So, guys, take a look at the official announcement.
1 week, 7 days, guys, left on.
All right,
exhibitors.
Looks like you want me to flash up the. So, guys, if you head over to MOTUniverseCon.com, you can see all the wonderful announcements for all our guests. And if you guys are interested in becoming an exhibitor, there's only 7 days left. We actually will be closing early bird registrations so if you want to save money on exhibitor tables, there's only 7 days left, and then it goes to regular pricing. So yeah, guys, this is the two really big, well, actually several really big announcements for sure. And even early bird pricing for tickets as well is going to also start to dwindle down too. So yeah, 3 major announcements right now, guys. First of all, Mike Young of He-Man and the Master Universe, the man who literally was producing the show, was right in the trenches when it was happening. He will be our guest at MOTUNIVERSE 2026. So if you were a Master Universe 2000X fan, who isn't, right? Definitely we have to talk. You definitely have to talk off Mike Young's ear and find out what he was thinking when he actually made this cartoon. And now for this movie, a lot of the look of the movie, in my opinion, you can argue with me if you want, but a lot of the look of the movie really does is a tip of the hat to 2000X. I have a funny feeling, Mike, that Travis Knight grew up on 2000X. So I think that this is really, and you know what the hell am I thinking? This is the year for 2000X, Mike. I mean, like both toy lines right now. Both freaking toy lines. One from Mattel, one from Mondo. They are both 2000X focused. Like this is the year of 2000X.
Bring your figures for signing.
I don't know. I don't know how I forgot that. I totally forgot. Like seriously, we like. Actually, you know what? We haven't covered this yet, Mike. Man at Arms. Man at Arms has just been teased on Mondo Shop on Mondo.
Yes.
Hold on, listen, Mondo. Yeah, Mondo News, guys. If you haven't heard about this already, 2000X. A Man at Arms, Duncan himself from 2000X is going up for pre-order probably on Tuesday. Okay, so holy crap, this is like
right. And then we also have Blast Attack happening too.
Blast Attack too. It's going to be a double whammy. But I'm hoping that Duncan is going to be a timed edition, which so far they have.
Right.
So I'll be able to order
order them later
first, and then get to Duncan. But oh my god, this is crazy! Like the fact that we can talk to Mike Young, the man who actually brought all of this together for 2000X, really changing the scope of Masters of the Universe and its direction. Obviously, like I said, the comic book that was first originally released with Emiliano Santalucia, Val Staples and the Four Horsemen and all those guys who created all the character designs for the show really started that off, including but the toys. This is really where it comes down to. Mattel would probably not I'm speculating here, but I don't think Mattel would have backed the toy line if it wasn't for a cartoon. You know what I'm saying, Mike? I think the cartoon and the toy line were intrinsically connected, and thanks to Mike Young, 2000X really did propel itself. And again, it was a very different series from Filmation. It really was gritty. It was hard hitting. Dealt with a lot of different themes like betrayal. Like Skeletor's face is melted off in the first freaking episode, for crying out loud. Keldor's face is melted. Like, you know what? And we find out later in the comics that he was on the verge of death, and if it wasn't for, we saw it in the series. He was on the verge of death, and if it wasn't for Hordak, he would have died. You know what I mean? He would have been killed. So it dealt with a lot of adult themes and really changed the scope of what we know as Masters of the Universe today. And now look at it. We have two different toy lines from two different companies, Mattel proper and Mondo, for 2000X. That has to say something. And it's kind of weird because 2000X, I think 40th anniversary is next year or the year after. It's one of those two.
2027 so next year.
Yeah, next year. So which is kind of crazy. But actually, is that true? Hold on. I don't think it's 40th because the movie is next. The movie, Master Universe movie is
20th
next.
Anniversary.
20th. The 20th anniversary. Correct. My apologies. Yes, the 20th anniversary. That is correct.
No, 25th. Man, I got to put my.
Yeah. So the 25th anniversary.
22 plus 20 minus, or 27 minus 22 is 5.
It's early in the morning, guys. We're trying to figure this out.
I can't even figure it out.
But yeah, we did want to say and are very, very excited to welcome Mike Young, the production company, and of course the owner of the production company, and again the man in the trenches who helped to bring He-Man and the Master Universe 2000X to Master Universe fans, and have become literally legendary in really pushing forward the Master Universe for fans shortly thereafter. So. Guys, he will be one of our featured guests, and I'm going to add him right beside Rudy Obrero, with all our other special guests: Rudy Obrero, Anthony DeLongis, Alan Oppenheimer, Melendi Britt, William Stout from the Master Universe 1987 movie, who designed He-Man, Attila, Man at Arms. Actually, you know what? I was about to say he did design a She-Ra. He did design a She-Ra.
It just didn't get used, but he did.
It just never got used. But it is in the lore of Master Universe now. Like, if you're a Master Universe fan, you know William Stout's She-Ra, right?
And of course, cosplay by Simple Tricks and Nonsense. That couple there, she cosplayed as it.
It's so gorgeous,
fantastic.
It is fantastic, and of course, the iconic look of Skeletor and Gwildor. He designed Gwildor. We also have Tim Sheridan, who worked on Revelation, and we do have. Joshua Scott, who's doing the mini comics, probably even now as we speak, for Master Universe toys. Tony Washington, artist guest of honor, as well as Ken Coleman. Guys, you have to meet all these guys at MOTUNIVERSE 2026. It's going to be a blast. And MOTUNIVERSE will be the place to celebrate the Masters of the Universe movie. We're going to have so many discussions, so many panels, so many. And you know what? I'm hoping that we get some.
We're trying, guys. We're trying. I promise you, we're trying.
I'm hoping we get somebody connected to the movie somehow.
Yeah.
At the very least, I'm hoping that we get some promotional materials that we can hand out. And
I agree. If you can get some promotional material at the very least, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, we're hoping for so many people coming up on this. But yeah, guys, we are super excited about 2000X. I mean, a lot of people in the chat are also excited about 2000X. I mean, Paul Giuliano, yes, this man deserves thanks and praise for giving us 2000X. Hot take. 2000X is the best incarnation of MOTU we've ever had. Just my opinion. Thank you, Paul.
A lot of people agree with you.
That is freaking awesome. And of course, you know, we have a lot of people just talking about how 2000X was one of their favorite ones. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for call again. 2000X was my jam. Nolan. 2000X was great. Got your nephews into MOTU. Wow,
right?
That is
got a whole new generation of people into there.
That is crazy. So Mike, I knew you have to go.
I got to jump off. If you want to stay on and go through the chat,
I'm gonna talk a little bit more. But tell us more about what you're working on, Mike, and what can we look forward to? Very
obviously, you just saw what I'm working on, guys. You know, behind the scenes, Jay and I are really trying our hardest to make sure that you guys get the best of the best. We want this to be an amazing experience for you guys. And, you know, I'm giddy as you guys are when I find out that we've secured some of these guests, Rudy Obrero, Alan Oppenheimer, all of the guests actually that we've secured so far. Just, I get all crazy. Mike Young, I mean, if you guys would have seen, if there was a camera on me when I saw the email come through saying that he was able to confirm, I was jumping up and down. I sent screenshots to everybody that was in our team. Yeah. So, you know, I'm a fan like you guys. And like I said, at the end of the day, I want it to be an amazing experience for you guys. And that's what I'm working on. Unfortunately, I now have to go to my actual job, which sucks. It doesn't suck, but you know, it sucks when it's like I want to just sit here and celebrate with MOTU all day with you guys. But yeah, you can find me on Eternity and Royalty on YouTube. I just posted my trailer reaction on there, and I also posted. I went to a great toy show called Geeking Out up in the LA area. I did a walkthrough, so if you like vintage toys, definitely check that out. I picked up some amazing stuff. Just for an example, I mean, look at the art. This is Errol's artwork all over this thing, so it's just beautiful. That's about it for me, guys. I will hopefully see you soon, and we got more announcements to come too. Like, this is again just one of many. You know, we want to make sure that you know, you guys have a great time and get to meet some amazing people that made these this kind of universe possible. And Mike Young was a huge one. I feel, you know, he's the producer of pretty, you know, I would say the majority of people that I talk to in this community go, 2000X is my favorite series of all the series. I have a little bit more nostalgia towards Filmation, but I loved 2000. Like I said, it's 1B. It's right up there.
Guys, definitely want to thank Mike for taking some time out today, and because he's literally got to head to work. But guys, we are working hard at MOTUNIVERSE, and of course, we are excited about the Master Universe movie. And MOTUNIVERSE will be the place to celebrate Master Universe movie 2000X, new adventures. Yes, we're going to be talking about and celebrating new adventures. We're going to celebrate Filmation, Revolution, Revelation, all the toy lines, the new video game that's coming out.
Yes.
And of course, there's a fan film coming, guys. Don't forget about that. So that's going to be really top of our agenda. We're going to have everything there. We're going to have cosplay. We're going to have games. We're going to have everything at Master Universe, MOTUNIVERSE, the MOTUNIVERSE, the Masters of the Universe convention in California. And we hope to see you guys there. Thank you, Mike, for the announcement. This has been exciting. Guys, if you're just joining us, yes, indeed, Mike Young, the man himself who helped to bring He-Man and Master Universe to the world, will be our guest at MOTUNIVERSE 2026.
Super excited.
And we are super excited. We got to talk his ear off about how this, like what what happened behind the scenes? What was it like developing some of the characters, right? What is it like to develop a cartoon series for children and also for of course young adults? I mean, this was not a kid, in my opinion, Mike. In my opinion, this was not a kids show, man. This was
True.
pretty
It was
gritty.
definitely geared towards teenage to 20s people that
Yeah.
grew up with He-Man.
And I think it shows.
All right, guys, take care, and we're
Take care,
waiting.
Mike. We will see you. We will see you next time, guys. Mike with Attorney of Royalty. Please follow Attorney of Royalty on his channel, his Instagram page, and of course, catch him here on MOTUNIVERSECon.com. Mike, take care. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, really excited. That went down the wrong throat. Really excited that Mike Young is going to be joining us. I have so many questions for him. Everything surrounding it. Why the tone of Master? Why was the tone of Master of the Universe so dark? He-Man and the Master Universe. Because right in the first episode, spoilers ahead if you haven't watched it. I can't believe you haven't watched it. But right in the first episode of He-Man and the Master Universe, Keldor and Randor square off, and Skeletor, trying to really murder Randor, gets his face melted off. Like that. That's usually a joke that a lot of people make when they eat hot food. But I'm not joking. Skeletor literally gets his face melted off. It was Keldor. Keldor literally gets his face melted off. It was horrific to watch, actually, as a kid. I was surprised they actually let it happen. I was surprised, and I want to ask that question. I'm going to ask Mike, how the heck did you get the censors to okay this scene? Because if you actually watch the scene, Keldor gets a vial of acid splashed onto his face, which he threw at Randor. And all of a sudden, he literally is at this point holding his face, and when he lifts off his hand a little bit, you can literally see his face like melting off of his skull. It was a horrific scene, and I was shocked. I was absolutely in shock when I saw that happen. It really did set the tone for the He-Man and the Master Universe. And I remember thinking to myself, I got to watch every freaking episode of this show because this is epic. This is ridiculous. And you know what? Huge shout out to all the showrunners and the producers, and of course Mike Young for making it happen. We're gonna celebrate with Mike Young, and of course next year would have been the another real big milestone for He-Man and the Master Universe. 25 years, as Mike mentioned. We're 1 year away, but you know what? Why wait? This is the year of Master Universe, as I said. Toys, movies, cartoons, right? Like hopefully a web series, right? And video games, freaking video games, right? So now is the time. And of course, toys, as I said, one from Mondo, one from Mattel proper. This is the time to celebrate Master Universe while it is at the top of the public consciousness. And of course, the freaking movie theatrical release by Travis Knight, starring Nicholas Galitzine, Camila Mendes. This is going to be absolutely like jaw dropping. I'm beside myself about what the possibilities are. Let's say hi to some people in the chat. Oh my God, you guys have Clint Jorgensen. I've seen season 1, 2000X twice, but you've never seen season 2. That you can check out a lot of the episodes for season 2 on YouTube. The Snakeman arc is considered by far one of the most exciting arcs in Master Universe lore. A lot of great episodes in there, and some really dark. I mean, it was really dark. Like it was crazy dark. It was nuts. Rastin Zero. Randor was not born into royalty either. That's true. He was the captain of the guard, and I'm not even sure that there was a royal family. He was actually protecting the ancients. You know, the Council of Elders. That's what he was. Then they to protect the power. Sacrifice is not it, but basically they gave up their mortal shells, right, to be imbued in the power of Grayskull, right, to be one with Grayskull, right. So it was a crazy forward-thinking series. It was absolutely crazy. But let's say hi to everybody who's in the chat. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And of course, if you're just joining us, Mike Young, the production company, Mike Young Productions, which was the production company behind Master Universe 2000X. The man himself, Mike Young, will be a guest at MOTUNIVERSE 2026. It's going to be freaking amazing. Celebrating with us, of course, with everything Master Universe, the movie, 2 movies, two toy lines for 2000X, video games, novels, comic books, everything under the sun. It's the year of Master Universe, guys. This is crazy. Nolan, what's going on, brother? Hey, hi, Jay. Hi, Mike. What a year for Master Universe. We have the power. Yes, my friend, we have the power. Dave's Dimension. Hey-yo. By the power of Grayskull to you guys. Thank you, my friend. Really, really appreciate it. Rastin Zero, Netflix. Good to see you, Nolan. Dave's Dimensions in the house. What's going on, bro? Good to see you. Let's see here. Saturday Morning Fan, 3123. Not counting the greatest adventure of all time. Not counting greatest adventures of all time of all limited screenings. This will be our third big screen He-Man movie. So I sort of know where you're coming from. I know that. Oh, actually, you're right. No, you are correct because there was The Secret of the Sword, right, by Filmation. There was obviously the 1987 Master Universe film, and now, yes, this is the third big screen film for Master Universe. It's going to be freaking crazy, involving Master Universe. Rastin Zero. I didn't expect that a lot of people with families are hopping back in and new generations. This is crazy. Micah's in the house. Good to see you, Micah. To general audiences, MOTU is fresh and new. Marvel is stale right now until they can put out a movie that hits. Wow. That is a great take. I appreciate that. That's really, really cool. Master of the Retroverse. There he is, my friend. Good to see you, Master of the Retroverse. Awesome. Good to see you, brother. Thank you for joining us. The movie is lit. Yes, it is. It is lit on fire. It is literally on fire. Saturday Morning Fan. 3123. My family wants to see it. Isn't that all the confirmation you need? That's it. Stephen Rothy, what's going on, my friend? Hello, everybody. Working in a movie theater, seeing this trailer on a big screen was absolutely amazing. I have never been so excited about a movie in my life. That's amazing, bro. Thank you so much for that. And you know, congratulations. Thank you so much for taking care of the theaters because we're going to need them in a few months. It's going to be freaking nuts. Rodimus, what's going on? Rodimus Power, toy collector. How you doing, Rodimus? Good to see you, bro. Braley Ghost. I noticed Spycore wasn't announced or nor credited, so that has me hoping for a lot more character appearances. Wow. That's going to be freaking crazy. Hopefully we'll see a lot of people and a lot of new toys. Toys. Mario Bastianini, what's going on, my friend? Hello, my friend. Saw it 10 times already. Now I wait until June to pass judgment. Passing judgment, we talk about this a lot. I think it's just going to be a roller coaster. I think it's going to be a popcorn movie, regardless of what happens. I hope it's going to do well. Saturday Morning Fan, like saying you don't like pineapple pizza without trying it. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel. 100%. All Sports Tees. Orko saved for part 2. No, I think we might see Orko. If they don't put Orko in the film, that would be sad. That would be a sad thing. I hope even if that's the case, I hope they at least mention Orko. That would be important. Play MOTU's in the house. What's going on, Play MOTU? Agreed. This will be a fun movie that will be entertaining, enjoyable, and nostalgic. Thank you, Play MOTU. Guys, if you haven't already, check out Play MOTU. He's actually developing a couple of Master Universe pixel art games. I think you guys will really like them. Check it out. Play MOTU on Instagram. You got to check him out. He's doing some great work. Let's see here. Who else we haven't? Sorry, guys. There's so many comments that I couldn't go through while we were talking, so I'm just going to say hi to everybody. Tony Kayat official. My apologies, my friend. Tony Kayat official. Any news about the new movie-based figures? I will probably be heading, hopefully, fingers crossed. I will probably be heading to New York Toy Fair in February. So I'm hoping to see it. I'm hoping to be able to report on that. I haven't heard back from Mattel yet, so we're going to see what happens because it's not like San Diego Comic-Con where you can just walk into the booth. You have to have an appointment. So my fingers are crossed I'll be able to actually get in there and talk to somebody at Mattel and see those toys. That would be freaking awesome. Let's see here. Anybody else we haven't said hi to just yet? Looking down. Oh, again, Tea Drinker Gary, thank you again so much for the £5 super sticker. You are the best, my friend. Even kids in the 90s will enjoy because I was born in 91. I remember Beast Wars, Action Man, Gargoyles, Dragonflies, Reboot, Biker Mice from Mars, TMNT, and of course, He-Man. Awesome, dude. Let's see. Oh, Citadel's in the house. What's going on, Citadel? Always good to see Citadel. Anybody else we haven't said hi to yet? There are a lot of people here. Tea Drinker. Yeah, He-Man was more. My He-Man's more 90s and 2000s. Exactly. and this is the man who actually helped to bring it to us, Mike Young. Let's see here. Stephen Rothy. You never know. She may still wear the tiara in the film. It could be possible. It could be right at the end. You just never know. Hey, William Griffin, what's going on, my friend? Well, I was around the 80s too, and I remember all those cartoons from the 80s, Silverhawks, Thundercats. The list goes on, but yes, I remember Filmation. Of course. Filmation will always hold a special place in all of our hearts. Nolan, Blueskin Trapjaw. Yes. So good. Melted Copper, what's going on, my friend? Not a fan of Orko, but Orko at all but no Orko. Yeah, not a fan of Orko, but no Orko at all would be weird. I totally agree. Ryan Ventek, Mark Taylor's wife was Rebecca Taylor. Also designed the dungeon sticker and the spaceman suit in the original Castle Grayskull. Rebecca's a gem, and of course, ever since Mark's passing, she is literally her partner, but also another designer. And you guys, she is just wonderful. Hopefully, we'll be able to get to meet her at a convention soon. Let's see here. All Sports Tees, Skeletor will be back. Skeletor will be back. I heard Skeletor is getting his own movie. That would be awesome. That'll be freaking awesome. William Griffin. Hey, William Griffin, what's going on? She-Ra from Filmations, all those wonderful cartoons. Absolutely. 100%. Let's see. Anybody else we haven't said hi to yet? All right. Ryan. Orko was a Filmation character whose rights were sold to Comcast. Does anyone know for sure if Mattel now owns him or has a license to him? Hence, Gwildor, the Oracle nonsense and revelation. I don't know. Is that true? Why would they sell a single character to Comcast? That seems very odd to me. Ryan, educate me. I need to understand that. That's really an odd thing in my opinion. That's very, very odd. But I've heard weirder things. Clint Jorgensen, what's going on, Clint? This is going to be the start of a golden age of toy and fan conventions. This is going to be crazy, dude. And of course, he is referring to MOTUNIVERSE 2026. Guys, we are very, very excited for what's coming from MOTUNIVERSE. And yes, I'm excited about MOTUNIVERSE and everything that's surrounding it. So many guests, so many celebrations around Master Universe and everything that we're getting from 2000X. Of course, the movie, it's going to be a blast, man. It's going to be so much fun celebrating with you guys. We can't wait. It's going to be great. Let's see here. Paul Galliano, 2000X was my jam. Yes. Thank you again, Paul. Really appreciate that. It's going to be really exciting. Nolan, 2000X got my nephews into MOTU. It really is a different type of show, and we are very, very lucky that Mike Young will be joining us to answer all of our questions about how he developed the show and all the secrets about what surrounded it, its development, how things came about, and how they greenlit such a progressive show like that. It was freaking crazy. Brelly Ghost. Imagine they go super dark humor and include the fallen Gwildor dummy during the beginning of the battle. Dude, please don't do that. Gwildor must go on. I really hope that Gwildor survives if that's the case. All sports tees. 1 He-Man, 2 Orko, and 3 She-Ra. That would be freaking awesome. Pintura y Dibujo. Pintura y Dibujo. I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing that, my friend, but Pintura y Dibujo. En vivo. I want the movie sword. Dude, I want the movie sword so badly. Apologize for screwing up her name, but I want the movie sword so badly. So, yes, we definitely need that. Comic Fan Man, I found King Randor in the new trailer. I did too, and I did a video on it. But guys, if you haven't already, check out Comic Fan Man on YouTube. Maybe he has a video on it, and maybe you can find out the secret of where is Randor, and maybe even where is Orko. Follow Comic Fan Man and find out. Citadel, Burger King / Happy Meal toy. Hey, you never know, dude. You never know. Randor was where, and was it Dolph Lundgren? I don't know, man. You never know. You never know. It might be. Warren Newman, what's going on, brother? Rewatched Bumblebee by Travis Knight after the trailer on Thursday. Brilliant film and soundtrack. Awesome, man. Comic fan man. Randor is in the shot where they are walking through the battle bones. Really? It's not Dolph Lundgren. Okay, guys, follow Comic Fan Man. He's got some scoops. He's got some scoops. Saturday Morning Fan. There's a second woman in the shot also next to Ram Man. We don't know who she is. Yes, I highlighted that in my Easter egg video. You guys should definitely check. If you haven't already, please check that out. Everything that you missed in the He-Man and the Master Universe trailer. Please check the link on Comic Fan Man. Check it out. Let's see here. Yes, the shot with the Battle Bones Easter egg. Absolutely. It was crazy. Eugenius Moorflam. There we go. I got it right the first time. I hope anyway. Hey, does anybody know, is there a way to get 2000 and to get the 2000 soundtrack? I love that series and would love the soundtrack. That is a good question. Hopefully, Mike Young will be able to answer that question. You just never know. But I'm joking. There should be a way to get the soundtrack. There should be, and do some searches on YouTube. Oftentimes, people just post it up when they can. So it's gonna be fun. Paul Giuliano. Yes, this man deserves thanks and praise for giving us 2000X. Hot take: 2000X is the best incarnation of MOTU ever. Just my opinion. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Ryan Ventek. In my country, Mike Young is only famous for Super Ted and Fantastic Max. I don't see why he wouldn't be famous for a Master Universe. The man has really done his work, and of course, he created Super Ted and Fantastic Max. Absolutely. Citadel. I have the DVD box set too. My kids watched it so much, they're a bit scratched. Well, maybe Mike can point you in the right direction for where you can get a new one. Bradley Ghost. Wasn't John Ritter Clifford the big red dog for a few years? That might be true. I mean, John Ritter's done a lot of work, so I'm not saying no. All Sports Tees does not see Randor. You know what? Take a look at my video. Look at my YouTube short on Mega J Retro. Maybe I'll play it here. Maybe I'll play it here for you guys. We'll find out. Primate Bat 76. What's going on, dude? Good to see you. Always good to see Primate Bass. Sean Tenart. Good to see you, brother. I think I spotted Orko in the trailer floating down from the palace behind Cringer in the scene where the ship drops them off of Grayskull, but I had to take a screenshot and blow it up. Interesting. So guys, check out Sean Tennant. He might have some inside dope on Orko. Citadel, wish I could go, brother. You know what? We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen one day. Anybody else? Let's see here. Krypton. I can't wait to see you guys at MOTUNIVERSE, dude. Thank you so much. It's going to be great to be able to see you there. Clint Jorgensen. Jay, what are your hours when you are doing the picks and autograph? What are your hours where you are doing the picks and autographs? We'll have the schedule up probably either a month before or maybe even 3 weeks before. But generally speaking, it'll be during midday, I would imagine, or in the afternoon. It's not going to be first thing in the morning. We don't do that to people. All right. And of course, we don't want the guests to get up that early in the morning and really have to slog through. We want them to enjoy their time at the convention and take their time and meet you guys. Let's see here. Clint, is Mega J exclusive Mondo Man going to be on display? Oh man. That is a good question. I have to get permission. I think I have to get permission before I do that. I think I would have to get permission before I do that. We'll see, bro. We'll see. Paul, question for you, Mike, Jay and Mike. Is there an option to apply for a professional badge at MOTUNIVERSE, I-10's SDCC, WonderCon, LA, and always get a pro badge? Send us a message, Paul. Send us a message. We'll send Mike a message. Let's see what we can do for you. I totally understand. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to be requesting press badges, and of course, social media badges. Message us. See if we have time and we have room, for sure. We'll figure it out. Okay, but send us a message. We'll work on it. Okay. Ryan Ventek. Oh, you're funny, dude. You are always so funny. Citadel. I bet your special guest dinner will be fire. It'll be fire. Well, we'll find out, right? I hope so. MOTU Dad from Germany. Good to see you, MOTU Dad. Thank you so much Guys, if you haven't already, definitely follow Motu Dad from who's a German YouTuber and of course social media. He is a wonderful Master Universe fan, but also covers covers everything Master Universe. If you are a German speaking fan, please definitely follow Motu Dad. He's doing great work. Good to see you, Motu Dad. Always great to see you. Guten Morgen, I think is that how you say good morning? But good to see you, brother. Let's see here. All right, we'll do another one. Paul, definitely let us know that is Motu had grown up with us. That's right. 100%. We will definitely let you know. Mitchell Lawrence, what's going on, brother? The Snake Men act with King Hiss was great. I was looking forward to Hordak before it got canceled. Me too. 2000X He-Man was brilliant, brother. We were all hoping to see the Hordak arc. I think that was a big moment for all of us, and it was crazy. So yeah, I was totally enamored by that. It was nuts. Let's see here. Clint, I've seen one season of 2000X twice, but never seen season 2. Yes, you should definitely look that up. It was a great season. Comic fan man. I think I found King Randor in the new trailer. Oh, dude, it's going to be crazy. Guys, Brick Something. If you haven't already, please follow Brick Something. We're going live later this evening, so you definitely want to follow Brick Something. And of course, we're going to be talking everything Master Universe. It's going to be great. Nice. This is going to be a long stream day for Jay. Dude, you have no idea. As soon as this one ends, I'm going to jump on Jeffrey's stream. And then after that ends, I'm going to jump on your stream. I got to get something to eat first. I think that's really the important thing right now. Mitchell Lawrence, is Mattel continuing the 80s film line? I hope they do, as I would love to army build Skeletor soldiers. Dude, that would be sick. That would be freaking awesome. Pintura. Isn't the first time Origins Adam is explained in the 2026 movie? Isn't there any accurate explanation of Motu lore for Adam's childhood? You know what? I think that would be a great topic. I'm going to take you up on that. I will do a series on. I will do a series on. I will definitely be doing a series on. How can I say this properly? I will be doing a series on who the movie versions on who are these people? Who is Prince Adam? Who is Tila? Who is Princess Marlena? Who is Queen Marlena? Who are they? Who is Duncan? Who are they all? Who are they? And what do they mean in the Masters of the Universe? I am definitely going to go and be part of that. That's going to be awesome. 100%. I'm excited. Do you have a thumbnail? All right. W. Win Jr. W. Win Jr. What's going on, my friend? 20 million passing Avengers. People loving He-Man, just like the teaser said. Now, more than ever, we need a hero like this again. Yes, that was an amazing line. W. Win Jr. That was an incredible line. Frankie Rivera's in the house. What's going on, bro? Good to see you. The real Skeletor. Hello, Earthlings. Absolutely. Good to see you, Skeletor. And we will see you at Action Figure Comic Con 2026. Frankie Rivera. Yo, Brick. Rastin, comic fan. Frankie. Happy Saturday, sir. Happy Sunday, sir. Yes, happy Sunday to everybody. We're all getting snowed in here in the east, upper northeast. So, and the States is doing the same thing. So, enjoy your time, guys. Like, stay warm, stay safe, because it's going to be a long one tonight. 24 hours of snow. It's going to be crazy. Hopefully, everybody's inside and warm. Warm. Although some of us have to go out and shovel in a minute. It's going to be crazy. Skeletor. So glad Motu is getting so much attention, and the kids are excited to see the blonde-headed, muscle-bound buffoon. I love it. Warren Newman. We have the power. We all got the power. Yes, Warren. We all got the power. Alex Valdez. I can't wait until June 5th, brother. It's going to be glorious. It's going to be for Hella Geek is in the house. I think Orko will definitely be in it 100%. I am 100% hoping that Hella Geek will definitely be in it. Who else here? Amateur Hour. What's going on, bro? Good to see you. Always good to see Amateur Hour. Mitchell Lawrence. My He-Man was the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Bro, it is time. It is time to celebrate Master Universe at MOTUNIVERSE 2026. It's going to be freaking glorious. Brick. Can't wait to sit down with Jay and hear your thoughts on what the movie might mean in terms of toys and merch. Well, I got to tell you, if Master Universe does well, Thundercats will be next. Trust me, it will be glorious. Comic fan. Yes, dude, guys, follow Comic Fan Man. Please don't do that again. We appreciate it, brother. Take a look. Apparently he has the answer. Hello, Geek. Brick, having fun. Please say hi to Michael. Paul G. There you go. Primate 776. Brick, walls down. Hey, boy, what's going on, Brick? Yes. Mitchell Lawrence. Is Mattel continuing the 80s line? I would love to army build Skeletor soldier. I'm hoping so. They are. The new figure is coming out for Blast Attack. Blast Attack is being dropped on Tuesday. Let's see here. Seriously, Comic Fan, please. I've already shouted you out multiple times. Let's dial it back a little bit, okay? Let's dial it back. Let's see here. Ryan Holmes. Hey Jay, how you doing? Hey Jay, how you doing, mate? Just wanted to ask you a question. Do you think the new Master Universe will do the Classics 80 theme updated version? I really would hope so. I mean, they really focused in on that theme on the first teaser, but I think you'll hear hints of it here and there. I don't think you'll actually hear the full theme. I don't think so, unfortunately. Cad Monkey, I'm ready for Castle Grayskull popcorn thing. Oh, dude, I would love a Castle Grayskull popcorn bowl. That would be a missed opportunity if they didn't do that. That'll be a freaking missed opportunity. Pedro Berio, my good friend, all the way from Portugal. Where is Armor of Battle Cat? I didn't see in the trailer. It's coming, brother. It's coming. Trust me, guys. If you haven't already, definitely follow Pedro Berio on Instagram. He's doing some amazing reconstructions and restorations of Master Universe figures. Definitely give him a like and follow. And tell him that Jay sent you. Comic Fan. Sorry for the spam. I didn't know you would get to it. My bad. It's all right, brother. But let's dial it back a bit. Okay, let's dial it back. Rubber Ugly. Looking so forward to this. OG fan, born in 74, and the trailer hits so many notes. Absolutely. It is absolutely fire right now. Mitchell Lawrence. Mattel's continuing the 80s line. I would love to do an army build. Dude, now you're starting to spam. Calm down. Micah. James Purfoy as cast as Randor in the movie. Correct. He was in Rome. He was actually Mark Antony, and he was awesome. He was awesome in that role. Primate 776. I hope that Dolph is in the movie. Maybe a little role or a cameo. Dude, I'm really hoping so too. But we will find out very, very soon, I imagine. Stephen Rothy. I love the way you take the time and read everyone's comments, say hi, and make us feel seen. Thank you, brother. You know what? I love hanging out with you guys. It's so much fun. And I do my best. Obviously, we have to skip a little. There are a lot of people who do multiple comments, but for the most part, I just want to at least say hi to everybody. It's the least I can do. You guys support the channel so much, and aren't we all excited about Master Universe and what it means to us in 2026, right? And I want to celebrate with all you guys. So definitely consider coming to MOTUNIVERSE 2026. It's going to be a blast. We hope to see you guys there. It's going to be so much fun. And of course, we just announced that Mike Young, He-Man and the Master Universe producer, and of course. He was in the trenches, man. We got to find out all the juicy secrets that Mike has to offer for what was happening behind the scenes and how this incredible series was developed. It's going to be freaking glorious. Mitchell Lawrence, man, mate, you're reading comments from the same people. Well, bro, you're one of those I keep reading, right? It would be kind of boring if I just because there's so many people messaging. All right, Brick, we will see you at later tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. Guys, please head over to Brick Something. Tonight, we're going to be doing a live stream talking about the Master Universe, of course. Frank Rivera, I'm down to see Mega J Mondo. Oh, my God, too funny. Eric Delquist, what's going on, my friend? On Instagram, I saw a picture of the new Grayskull for the movie and new Skeletor and new Adam for the movie. It was taken in New York. Awesome. That is awesome. Great stuff, brother. Sean Tennant. Jay, if you have an email address, can I contact you and I'd send you my screenshot that I believe it might be Orko. It's very blurry though, and I don't have Facebook or any other social media. Yeah, brother, you can always send it to me at j@geek-proud.com. That's j@geek-proud. You know what? j@geek-proud.com. Hey, you can send it to me right there, brother. So thank you for that. At Sean Tennant 8751. All right, there we go. Let's see here. Extra creepy. I just got in an hour and from an hour and a half of shoveling on my house, dude. Rest, please rest. Do not lie down. Just because that's when heart attacks happen. Detroit got hit. We're all getting hit. Anybody in the north, anybody in the north, the northern 10 states, all of us up here in Canada, we're all getting hit, man. We're getting slammed. We're getting slammed. Lesters of the universe. I've waited a long time for this. That's right. Blade. Everything comes to he who waits. And I have waited so very long for this moment. Skeletor and Blade. I love it. Thank you so much for those wonderful quotes. All of my life for this movie. Yes, we have waited such a very long time for this moment. Daredevil. Hey, James, been a while. Good to see you, brother. Always good to see you. Can't wait for my boy Cringer to talk. That's right, man. I can't wait either, bro. I can't wait either. Hello, Geek. On the subject of the theme song, didn't they use a beefed up version of it in the first very short vid on their socials when they received the new logo? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. It was awesome. It was so glorious. Mitchell Lawrence. We still got the Sorceress, Battlecat, and Panther to see. The Sorceress was in the trailer. Check out my Easter eggs of everything that you missed. She was in the trailer. You literally missed it. Copy fan. Yes, sorry. I wasn't sure whether you're going to chat. It won't happen again. I could serve my fault. No, that's okay, brother. It's okay. I'll shout out any channels that want to be shouted out. I totally will. 100%. I thought you were skipping my comments so well. No, bro. I freaking shouted you out like 4 freaking times. Hella Geek. Lasters, great quote and very apropos. Yes, apropos. Absolutely. I feel it as incredibly warranted. Very, very excited for this. And of course, Primate 76. I prefer Nega J Retro from Mondo. Oh, Primate. Good to see you, brother. It's always good to see you. Hella Geek. Nice. Langella J. Good sound. Brother, I love that movie. I love that movie. Never take that away from me. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. You will like this film. I meant the Sorcerer's full reveal. LOL. Okay. I got you. Hella Geek. Now I just want to type Skeletor questions to hear you do that more. I will wreak unforgettable harm upon you. Rastin Zero. Going to get the movie line if they come out from Origins. 100%. 100%. Absolutely. Guys, holy crap. What a time to be a Master Universe fan. What a time to be a fan of swords and sorceries, fantasy films, comics. You know what I mean? What a freaking time to be a geek in 2026. Freaking incredible. Guys, as I said before, we are super excited and humbled that the great Mike Young, the man who spearheaded and really helmed the ship of 2000X, will be joining us from MOTUNIVERSE 2026. And we hope that you guys will also join us for MOTUNIVERSE 2026, happening at the Redondo Beach, the Torrance Marriott in Redondo Beach, California, on May 24th and 25th. It's going to be an amazing time celebrating with you guys. Of course, Master Universe and everything. We have so many special guests: Melindy Britt, Joshua Skye, Alan Oppenheimer, who doesn't do too many conventions anymore, Rudy Obrero, William Stout, and who obviously was one of the main, the main designer of the Master Universe movie. He designed the look for He-Man, Teela, Man-at-Arms, Skeletor. I am Skeletor. He designed the look for Skeletor. Gwildor. He designed Gwildor. And of course, he did design She-Ra. He did do a design for She-Ra. And on that note, the voice of She-Ra, Melindy Britt, is going to be there, as well as writer guest of honor Tim Sheridan, who worked on Revelations. He also worked on Transformers Siege, many Master Universe comic books, DC. He's worked on so many different projects. Definitely to meet Tim Sheridan, and he's working on a super secret Master Universe project. So you're definitely going to hear about that on MOTUNIVERSE 2026. And of course, Joshua Skye, the writer of the mini comics right now, making all the lore for us in Master Universe. Ken Coleman, wonderful Master Universe digital artist, and as well as Tony Washington, You got to meet all these wonderful guests at MOTUNIVERSE 2026. It's going to be freaking glorious, guys. Tickets are available right now on MOTUNIVERSECon.com. Children under 10 are free. I'm getting that question a lot. So if you want to bring your kids, please do. Right now, there's early bird tickets until the 31st. So not too long now, guys. You can save some money. But once the 31st rolls around, they will go back to regular pricing for the tickets. If you're an exhibitor and would like to sell your collection, you know what I mean? If you have vintage toys, if you're a toy store, if you are an exhibitor, have products, Master Universe related, toy related, book related, comic books, etc. Definitely head over to MOTUNIVERSE.com, click on exhibitors. We are definitely looking for more exhibitors for our exhibitor space. And early bird exhibitors, guys, unfortunately, they are ending. So early bird tables are ending on January 31st. There's only 7 days left to get an early bird table, so don't miss out on that. Once that goes to normal prices, you're going to be paying a little bit more for each table. So definitely head over to MOTUNIVERSECon.com, click on exhibitors, and sign up for our exhibitor table. Guys, it's freaking awesome. Masters of the Universe has surpassed 20 million views. 20 million views on YouTube. My God. Huge shout out to our good friends over at HeMadeIt.com for this article. My goodness. It's beat out everything right now. It's beat out all of the Doomsday, the Marvel Doomsday trailers presently in numbers. And in only 3 freaking days, 20 million views. Even Thor is shocked by Odin's beard. This is crazy, guys. This is unheard of. And I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out with me today. This is crazy, guys. I'm super stoked about what's happening. So you guys know, I might as well bring it up right now. Give me a second. I will actually be a guest at multiple live streams today in about a half an hour, or less than a half an hour now. In less than half an hour, in 20 minutes or so, I will be over at Lyle's Figure Files on YouTube, and we're gonna be catching up on some Masters of the Universe goodness, talking all about MOTU and what it means to us, and of course what's coming up for toys in 2026. So you definitely want to head over to Lyle's Figure Files on YouTube. It's going to be a blast. He hasn't actually thrown it up there just yet, but it's coming. It is coming. And of course, I will be actually, where am I? Am I already? Hold on for a second, guys. Yeah. And I also will be a guest at Brick Something. Let me just bring that up. I'll be a guest on Brick Something's channel later this evening. I do believe it will be. What time is it going to be for tonight? Let's find out. It'll be at like 7:30, I think, Eastern Standard Time. He hasn't put up the link yet, but I will be a guest. No, there I am. I'm there. There we go. So yeah, guys, definitely, it's going to be live in how many hours? Let's find out. Live in 3 hours. So yeah, it's gonna be a blast hanging with Brick. We're going to be talking about everything Master Universe. Upcoming toy lines that we're excited for. Apparently cosplay. There's going to be some cosplay in there somehow. This is going to be fun. So it's going to be fun chopping it up with Brick Something. Guys, definitely come hang out with us on Brick Something's channel, on Jeffrey Lyle's Figure Files channel. It's going to be so much fun, and I hope to see you guys there. So don't forget, guys, that MOTUNIVERSE 2026 will be happening May 23rd and 24th at the Torrance Marriott in Redondo Beach, California. We hope to see all of you guys there and celebrating Masters of the Universe with us in 2026. It's going to be a freaking blast. So many different guests. And of course, we just announced that Mike Young, producer and owner of Mike Young Productions, the production studio which started which brought Master Universe 2000X to the screen back in 2002, will be our guest this year at MOTUNIVERSE 2026, and we are super excited to have him and talk all about how MOTUNIVERSE is now inspiring the Masters of the Universe movie. It's going to be a freaking blast. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Last comments before we log off, and then I'm going to play a MOTUNIVERSE commercial for you guys, just because I have to do it. I'm just kidding. Nolan, if it does well enough, I want a Secrets of the Sword live action. Dude, oh my God, that would be awesome. Yes. Mitchell Lawrence, do you know this film will have an ending set up for King Hiss or Hordak, or both continuous? Dude, I'm not sure. Maybe. I would hope so. I would hope that we see I'll be back from Hordak. That would be freaking awesome. Hitchcock 1000. AJ, how's it going? We know the theme song will be the movie in an epic version. Do you think Junkie XL will bring another theme from the Filmation cartoon? That would be sick. I would really love it. That would be awesome. Warren Newman, I have your sword. That's awesome, bro. I hope so. Walter Matier, this is going to be amazing. Dude, I am over the moon. I'm still a little trepidatious about it. I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to try my best to enjoy it. And these trailers have given me hope again. Eric Delquist, I'm hoping to do a Master Universe mashup with the Vintage and Revelation King, Revelation, taking the parts and putting them on vintage bodies. Nice. I'm looking forward to that, bro. Rastin Zero, get your lunch, Jay. See you on the Brick stream. Absolutely, brother. You don't have to tell me twice. Hella Geek, busy day, Jay. Be sure to get some nourishment and stay hydrated, dude. It's going to be a long one, I'm telling you. The Real Skeletor, as a proud father, I just want to say that MOTUNIVERSE convention is going to be epic. You don't want to miss this event. Freaking Alan Oppenheimer, poor man, is going to have a lot of signing to do. You know what? As long as you guys are kind and as long as you guys love him, I think he's gonna enjoy himself 100%. Mitchell Lawrence, for those folks who live in the UK, we're gonna try and do something for you guys. Don't worry, we have something very special planned for all of the people all over the world who can't make it. Nolan, Brick's show is always the blast. Absolutely, we're gonna be having a ton of fun. Mitchell Lawrence, is there going to be a live stream? Yes, of course. We will definitely be having a live stream today for Laos Figure Files and of course Break Something. So definitely join us. Sir Green Lantern, Rick Cage Esquire. Rick Cage Esquire. By the power of Grayskull in the Blackest Night, Sir Brother Jay, you and Jeff. See you in a minute. Absolutely, brother. Thank you so much. We will see you very, very soon. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. You guys are the best. I did want to thank once again Tea Drinker Gary for the £5 super sticker. You are the best, Gary. Thank you for that. And of course, we do have Hitchcock. Love the 87 movie, not only for heavy metal design, but I also can't help to admire the fact that they had all the odds against them. Still, they had the guts to go on and do their own thing. Dude, we got to hear some of the stories from the trenches from Anthony DeLongis and, of course, William Stout. It's going to be crazy. Listen to their war stories. Private 70s Fix, double duty for Jay today, triple duty actually. Dislodge, earliest MOTU memory. It was with my cousins, Bill and John. I saw Castle Grayskull in John's room for the first time. That was the very first memory I have of Master Universe, and I was mesmerized. MOTU Prince, new movie looks extremely promising. I'm excited. Lasters of the Universe. The composer is not Junkie XL. It's Daniel Pemberton. Oh, there you go. And Primate 786. Bye, Jane Chat. Good evening, Primate. Always good to see the Primate 786. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for this afternoon, and of course our announcement that. The man himself, Mike Young, will be joining us from MOTUNIVERSE 2026. We hope to see you guys in MOTUNIVERSE 2026, guys. It's going to be absolutely glorious. Thank you for loving the Master Universe trailer. Please continue to share it, continue to watch it. It needs more traction as much as possible because we want a sequel. We really do. I will leave you tonight, guys, with some news about MOTUNIVERSE. I recorded this little segment hyping up MOTUNIVERSE and what you guys can expect to see. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we really hope to see you guys there. Guys, thank you so much again for joining us. We really are super excited at the possibilities for everything that's happening in 2026. I really hope you guys will join us for MOTUNIVERSE in 2026, as this will be the celebration for Master Universe fans all over the world. And we really are super excited and very humbled that we have the chance to celebrate with you guys. And now with this movie coming up, this is going to be the year for Master Universe, as it's never been in the public consciousness as much as it has been this year. 2 different movies, 1 theatrical, 1 fan-made. a Master Universe video game for free, for crying out loud. Comics, novels, the video games, toys. 2000X is where it is in 2026. And Mike Young will be joining us from MOTUNIVERSE 2026, guys. Thank you again for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. You guys are the best. Truly last comments before we log off. The Real Skeldor, thanks for all our MOTU fix today, Jay. Thank you, my brother. Lasters of the Universe, thank you, Jay. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you and the support. Comic fan, did you see the Power Sword that was blue when they first showed it? Like the classics King Grayskull figure. This is true. And Nolan, great show, Jay. Take care, y'all, and good journey to you, Nolan. Hella Geek, comic fan. The movie Power Sword that was only on display at STCC was regular metal, chrome, silver, not blue. It's the reflection in the castle, but it's just glorious. It really is just glorious, guys. I'm going to leave you with the hype trailer for MOTUNIVERSE. Please, guys, join us for the MOTUNIVERSE 2020. This is going to be great. But I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Good journey to everyone out there. MOTU fans, 2026 is going to be glorious. Be proud, guys. Take care. Oh, Master of the Universe in 2026 it's never been in public consciousness more than it has been right now. As a matter of fact, guys, if you really enjoy Master Universe and you are a Master Universe fan, I encourage you to come and join us for MOTUNIVERSE 2026. This is the Masters Universe convention that's happening in Torrance, at the Torrance Marriott in Redondo Beach, California. Myself, AJ of Eternia Royalty, of He-Mania.com, Mike of the Eternia Royalty, we have worked hard to get this convention going, and really the fans have responded. As I said, it's going to be happening at the Torrance Marriott Hotel, May 23rd to 24th, Memorial Day weekend. It's freaking amazing. We have some amazing guests that are coming this year, including Rudy Obrero, the wonderful packaging designer for the original Master Universe toy line. All of his wonderful paintings are on Castle Grayskull, Battle Cat, the Wind Raider. So many wonderful paintings. We have Blade from the 1987 movie, Anthony DeLongis. He is going to be there doing a weapons demonstration. It's going to be freaking awesome. I can't wait to be able to meet him in person. It's going to be great. And of course, the great Alan Oppenheimer. This is going to be an amazing opportunity. He doesn't do too many conventions anymore, guys. He's getting up in age, and to be able to have a chance to meet him. And he didn't just do the voice of Skeletor. He did the voice of Battlecat. He did the voice of Duncan, Man-at-Arms, freaking Falcor, the Dragon. He did Mighty Mouse. This is nuts. To be able to have this type of Eternia royalty at the show is incredible. And speaking of Eternia royalty, the Princess of Power herself, the Princess of Eternia, Melindy Britt, the voice of She-Ra, will also be joining us. Oh my God, what an incredible lineup. And of course, for the Master Universe 1987 movie again, William Stout, the designer who made the look for He-Man, Teela, Man-at-Arms, and of course, Gwildor. He created Gwildor's look. It was freaking awesome. Definitely give him, come to MOTUNIVERSE 2026, meet William Stout in person, talk to him about the movie process and how that's done. Writer guest of honor, Tim Sheridan, who's worked on multiple comic books, and of course the production for Master Universe Revelation Revolution, multiple different cartoons and movies and television. He'll be talking about his brand new secret project for Master Universe at MOTUNIVERSE 2026. Definitely come and meet Tim Sheridan at the show. And of course, we have other wonderful artist guests as well as writers. Tony Washington, Ken Coleman, wonderful artists, both in their own right. Incredible artwork that they've been bringing to the Master Universe community. And of course, writer Joshua Skye, who's literally writing the lore of Master Universe and mini comics. It's going to be freaking epic. You can get tickets at MOTUNIVERSECon.com. The early bird registration is happening right now. You can save quite a bit of money right now on MOTUNIVERSECon.com. The tickets are available on Eventbrite, but you can get there directly from the tickets portion here on MOTUNIVERSE He-Mania, powered by He-Mania.com. And if you are an exhibitor and are looking to get a table, definitely head over to MOTUNIVERSECon.com. Sign up to become an exhibitor. And guys, spaces are going fast, so we definitely want to get you guys in and get you guys showcasing all of your wonderful artwork, all the toys, everything. It's going to be great. The hotel, of course, is at the Torrance Marriott Redondo Beach in California, May 23rd to 24th. You can actually book your stay on MOTUNIVERSECon.com. Just click on the link here. It'll send you to the portal for the Marriott, and you can reserve your hotel so that you can celebrate with us as we celebrate Master Universe in 2026. Guys, we're going to have a huge Master Universe movie celebration. The movie's only 2 weeks after MOTUNIVERSE, so it's going to be the place to celebrate Master Universe in 2026. More guests, more events. It's going to be freaking crazy. Guys, huge shout out to everybody who helped to make MOTUNIVERSE happen, and we hope to see you guys at MOTUNIVERSE 2026. It's going to be awesome.